We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Mookie Betts continues. Striding into the box, Mookie Betts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The right fielder.
First delivery to him on the way.
Betts. First pitch, 7:05.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Batting second, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. In there. Now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring. That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Into the box, David Ortiz. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. LeMahieu onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
That's it. The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. A pitch out, the throw, and a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu gets to it. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Well, the Red Sox strike for two. Eduardo Rodriguez, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's real easy to see why this guy's one of the top pitchers. His strikeout per 9 ratio is off the charts. What does that tell me? Not only is his stuff good, but when he throws it in the strike zone, he's tough to hit. If he brings his A game, pack up your bats because he's going to punch out quite a few hitters.
Got him to go down swinging there. Gio Urshela is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, he's only 2 for 10.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Strike called, now the throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Bogaerts stands at second with no outs. Runner goes for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Pulled toward right center field. After it is Hicks. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Hit hard towards the hole. And Pedroia's got himself a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Hit back up the middle, reined in, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Aaron Judge, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's got over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Stanton makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Misses, ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. And right into the shift. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
And he's able to get there on the long run. Back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Well, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like.
Meanwhile here, the throw to third is not in time, and he's in there safely.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch, he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Hicks is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. From the stretch. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. A A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Bradley is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Yeah, when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
Here now is Rafael Devers. He swings and grounds it to short. Scooped up. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of...
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Pitch outside, the throw, and he's safe. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 7-0. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
And the runner's breaking for third. Pitches a cold strike, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch to short. He's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Here's the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Pedroia's around first, heading for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Hicks. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 9 men. Standing in, Luke Voigt, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Here comes the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
The center fielder.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
To 1-2 now. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Pitch misses low. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Lifted into center field. Hicks is after it. He can't get there as it falls in. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third, make it 9-0.
The first baseman, number 34, David Ortiz.
At the plate now, David Ortiz. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Runner's on his way to third. Pitch outside. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 10-0 score. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seen the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
That's why you got to pay attention in the on-deck circle. He was calibrating his heater right there, checking out the off-speed stuff, and he didn't wait around. First time he's seeing him, didn't matter.
Oh, boy, that got him on the mound. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be... And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Here's the 0-1. Pitch outside. The throw. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base. 4 runs here in this half inning. Fly ball out toward left center field. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
The left fielder, Andrew.
So no one on now after the sac fly. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Andrew Benintendi. And it's fouled away. Still only 1 out in the inning. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's a strike. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Ready on 0-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Estrada shading to his right. 2 gone. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Gio Urshela becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Tyro Estrada comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Fly ball right down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this off.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. And all ready to go in the top of the 5th. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. singled homer run in his last time up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is in his tracks now. And that's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now at the plate, David Ortiz. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Popped him up. Ortiz over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Benintendi is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, the
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Labor.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him in the. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard ground ball to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Boy, talk about having a day, Devo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
To the plate now, Rafael Devers. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter, number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Xander Bogaerts.
Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's Bogaerts in the air out to deep left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Ben Heller gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Hicks is under it. He's got it, and there are two down now. There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Hicks. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luke Voigt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out.
The center fielder, number 34.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Aaron Hicks is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Fouled away. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1, 2, 3. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that's through into left, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Now back, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. Line drive to left. Stanton is there, and he'll bring this one in. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. Runner back standing. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to Voigt, an inning-ending double play. No. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Gio Urshela. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. And that misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
On he pops it up. And this will be taken by Pedroia for out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Low for ball 1.
1-0.
1-1 the count. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3. Start the bus. Ready now, David Ortiz. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt, and I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Estrada has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now batting.
Here's J.D. Martinez, and he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. And now, Rafael Devers. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. 1-0 pitch on the way. In there, now the throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Ready to take his hacks again, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall, a home run. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. They get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Changeup laid off down around the shins. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line toward the alley in left center. Base hit, and the perfect game comes to an end here in the 8th. So these fans will not get to see history here after all as the no-hit bid ends right here with 1 out in the 8th. The 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Now batting,
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the side. Tommy Kahnle comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in once again, Christian Vasquez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
This one's down to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. 0-1 count and the pitch. Runner at second here with one man out. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
0-2, here it is. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch. From the stretch. This is flared right back over the mound. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third. Next up for the Red Sox, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Reined in. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. Starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Aaron Hicks is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gio Urshela. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just...
Betts is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a 1-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been.